Hello everybody, this is week 2 of mobile user experience. This week we basically went ahead and created a prototype and sent it out there for a beta testing. Had some testing for basically acceptance and just to make sure the usability of it is working properly. That's my main goal in this application, to be able to enter in all the data one-handed, not requiring you to think too much, not requiring you to look around the screen, so you can actually enter in this information from the restaurant to the car. That's my main goal. So they don't have to sit in the car and continue fiddling with their phone or use two hands on this application at all. Um, the first one you can see here is the day of the week. This was pretty simple. I didn't get no bad feedback on that. Everybody liked that type of food. These are also going to be UI pickers in actual Xcode. Um, so at the moment, it just kind of shows up like this. I figured this would be the best way to give the user the idea of what is behind there. Once you click on it, you can go ahead and drag it up and down. And anywhere you click on the screen, we'll go ahead and close it. And the amount. I did get feedback on the amount. Someone told me it would probably be a lot easier to have a text field, and they'll have a keypad that just pops up, so that way you don't have to be scrolling up and down for the numbers, which I do agree that would be a lot faster. Um, the tabs here, so that way they can go ahead and see which tab they have for what week and where they went to and spent their money that week. I did get a feedback on to add something that will allow you to go ahead and change the week. So instead of the day when Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday, and it calculating it as it's already once in there and continuing, to actually go ahead and like put a slider or something on there so you can actually start on week 2 if you'd like. You had a 1 week vacation, you didn't do anything on it, so you just start on week 2 and you can calculate it. Another feedback that I did have was to go ahead and put the total calculation at the very bottom. So that's one thing I'm probably going to go ahead and add into my application, as well as the week selector. And as well as a total tally for the month. I'm probably going to add on there somewhere. Those are the feedbacks that I have. I'm just double checking because I got them kind of written everywhere. Yeah, and one of them was to go ahead and add a remove function, which was my initial goal. I didn't add it in here just to see what the feedback and the response would be. But I'm probably going to go ahead and add a delete button or a tap and hold function to go ahead and remove these remove that entry from there. My survey questions that I asked everybody was, what is your overall impressions of the app? Was it fairly easy to use one-handed? Which a lot of people said yes, that was very easy to use one-handed, which is nice. How hard was it to fully understand? Everybody had no trouble whatsoever understanding the application. It was just fairly simple. The whole concept behind it is for it to be simple. So that was good. I didn't get no fair or difficult on that. Is it designed easily enough to find all your tasks? Everybody on that one said yes. I didn't get no feedback on that one to go ahead and change anything on there. So that was great. So that way you can just kind of with the one hand on the thumb just slide it over. Even after you're walking, after you add the event, double check that your event got added. What was confusing, if anything, I didn't have anything confusing on the application whatsoever. Um, would you feel comfortable using this app and walking? Everybody that I had tested said fine. They had no problem doing that. They had no issues whatsoever with the application. Again, it is a fairly simple application. The whole main goal behind this is to have the user start and finish this entry that they want to go ahead and enter into the fast food tracker here by the time they reach their car. So it may be a couple steps, it may be across the whole parking lot. Either way, the whole goal is for it to be nice and simple and then to be able to add the event and walk at the same time. And that concludes my video for week 2. I'll see you guys all next week.